Discord is a mistake. Discord is a mistake. Recently, I did a video that was very serious regarding Ricada, and I do stand by that. Everything I said there was legitimate. There's definitely the gravity of that situation is pretty intense. I think the gravity of this situation that I'm talking about in this particular video is also pretty intense if you think about what it's able to do and the victims it has claimed. And I really shouldn't say it that way because it's not like the people who fell victim didn't have agency. They did. You see, recently has come to my attention that someone that I used to know by the name of Soberman, who was a man that I thought was intelligent, was a man that I thought had common sense about him. I don't think we saw eye to eye on many things. I think he was antagonistic towards me. I'm not exactly sure. But I didn't think he would be weak to be bullied into, pressured into wanting to throw away his identity as a man. And that's what happened. We're not talking about a teenager. We're not talking about someone who was going through history of internal conflict and struggle with identity issues. Like I said, it's not like a preteen situation where there's hormones and all that stuff. We're talking about a grown man on Discord talking to other people on Discord who in these conversations was pressured into believing that now he is a woman. Believing that now he is a woman. Never mind the fact that he still has, he still has a penis. When he goes to urinate, is he still thinking and believing that he's a woman then? Probably. The reason why? Discord. Guys, it's one thing to use Discord as a tool, to have like a community, to kind of connect with people at times. But do not live on it. It does you no favors. Do not fall into this trap of believing you have friends that are equivalent to IRL friends in real life friends. Okay? The thing with Discord, and this could be applied to any social media app, is that it's just a bunch of people who don't know each other, who don't see each other, who see you see them as avatars. You see a screen, a text. You might do VC, but they may not even cam up. And if they do cam up, you only see what they want you to see. And even then, it's just a face on the screen. You don't really know the person. They're not really there. What I'm saying is, because of all the things that separates you from them, from the people involved that you interact with, it's so easy to do things you wouldn't normally do. It's so easy to feel a complete lack of empathy. It's so easy to be curious what would happen if you were to gaslight them about this or about that or whatever. It's so easy to maybe perceive someone as more intelligent than they are, or to be someone worthy of like to really take their word for anything. I find it interesting that a bunch of grown men on Discord actually listen to each other as if their opinions actually mean anything because of why? Because of what exactly? I couldn't tell you. All right? But you have that. And what it does is it creates situations where we've had in the past where someone like, this goes beyond Discord, actually. Think about this is like the internet in general. Think about someone like Chris Chan, who is no longer Chris Chan. It was like a long time ago, Christina or whatever it is. I don't embrace delusions, okay? They were, I mean, in the case of Chris Chan, the internet essentially groomed that autistic individual into believing the things that he believes, enabled him along the way to empower him. So not to help him, but pretty much mold him into what he is now. But do you have a specific case? The reason why I bring up Chris Chan was where Discord was involved, definitely with high-end situations and intensity where people with bad intentions got into his head and manipulated him to do some very heinous things to his own flesh and blood. Now, I understand that because he's a special individual with special needs and probably can't really think or advocate for himself. But here we're talking about, in this video, a situation where a grown man that is not special needs, that is not diagnosed with any sort of intellectual deficiency, okay, was talked into by other grown men on Discord, talked into, and eventually was convinced to go from believing and knowing that he's a man because he is a man to now saying he's a woman. Discord is a mistake. Am I wrong there? If you catch yourself spending a lot of time on Discord, you should probably stop. Honestly, you should probably stop. If you're on there where you VC with strangers all the time, and you get into very unhealthy situations, right, where the conversations have really gone sour, it is way beyond time to stop. Okay, at that point. But yeah, you should definitely stop. Like I said, it's one thing to, on occasion, use it here and there. Let me touch up on things. Yeah, obviously talk to some people, right? But there's a difference between using it as a way to message, hey, how's it going, whatever, and catching up on things and sharing things. There's a difference between that and living on it. Living on it and embracing your interactions as if like they are meaningful to the point to changing your life. Like people who try to form intimate relations do not. The people who end up talking to people who try to gaslight them into things that they don't believe, try to convince them, why are you engaging in that? You know, Discord is a mistake. I want to open this up to you guys in the comments section. Tell me your experience. Tell me your experience of, you don't have to reveal too much. I realize what I'm asking. I'm asking pretty much, tell me about your bad experience on Discord of people trying to get into your head and all that stuff. You share what you want to share. I know there'll be people looking at that and want to make fun of it, but let's be honest. There's a very thick and heavy toxic element. And this exists on a lot of different social platforms. On all of them, actually. Maybe in your case, it's very similar. Maybe troon, so to speak. I try to get into your head. I try to convince you that you are a woman and not a man. Why am I being so serious about this? In this story, like I said, it happened to a full-grown adult. I understand if it's happened to someone who's like more naive and childlike. But in this case, with the person being an adult, it just shows you how corrosive it could be. How through Discord, you can engage in a series of conversations, interactions that will corrupt you to the point where you change your identity. Yeah, sure, adults could do whatever adults want with other adults, yeah. But I think it shows to you what it shows to me, which is how serious it can impact you. So yeah, let me know in the comments section your story. You guys know my story. It's on this channel. They had a bunch of onions once. Got roped into really dumb things. Anyway, you guys take it easy and have a good one.